Yeah, I know probably all the bitches probably watching like, oh my god, this piece of shit is back on again. Let me watch it. You know, I know bitches out there watching me. I know y'all out there watching me. Y'all hating this shit, but y'all loving the content, man. I'm mad as fuck right now, y'all. I literally just recorded a whole video. And I forgot to push the record button. Oh my god.
I've had a guy that's like legit been in love with me after like 2 dates, and I'm like, you're so annoying.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's so sad, I feel like.
It's kind of sad.
So
it sucks because then you want the good guy who's going to do that. But I guess, I don't know.
I think in reality, every girl wants a good guy. Mm-hmm. But because of whatever the female instinct, hormone, whatever you guys got going on, it's like bad boys.
Yeah.
That bitch lying. Y'all know I know bitches be lying. Fellas, anytime that you see a girl go on a podcast, I just want you to automatically, by default, make it your default settings to know that this bitch is on the podcast. She lying. She is lying. I'm dead ass. I know what she just said right here. Oh yeah, you know, guys, we really want the nice guys, but we just don't know what. No, they don't. When bitches get a camera in front of them, y'all boys, they gotta put their costumes back on. They gotta put the gloves and shit on because they know that everybody is watching them. Bitches tell half truths on podcasts. They tell half truths. Because if they were 100% honest with motherfuckers would be hanging themselves. Be out there like this because they can't compete. Because if they really told the honest to God truth about how they felt about certain shit, they don't like nice guys. They've never liked nice guys. They never will like nice guys. Women want the bad boys because the bad boys are considered masculine. Now the reason why I said she's lying it's because, like I said, she's on a podcast. What she really wants to say is, no, we don't really want the nice guys. We've been programmed to say that we want the nice guys. We have cameras in front of us so we can keep, so y'all don't see the darkness of our fucking souls to the real world. That's what they really want to say. We don't give a fuck about nice guys. Hell, if they died today, we would not give a fuck. That's what they really want to tell y'all, but they can't say shit like that. Make sure I'm recording. They scared as hell to say some shit like that because they don't get dragged through the mud. They can't handle that shit. Women's biggest fear is being shamed by society. They can't take that shit for nothing. If it came down to motherfucking let's say a girl was married to her husband, she really loved it. If it came down to them saying, yo, we gonna kill your husband or you gonna get shamed and laughed at and talked about by everybody, she gonna kill that motherfucker without even thinking about it. That's why they have to tell half truths. She's like, well, you know, we like the reality. No, they don't. No, they don't. I'm here to keep it a ball with y'all. None of them do. They don't like him. But let me get back on to the fucking subject that I really want to talk about today. Today that you a beta male mangina pussy hole if you fall in love. Yeah, I said it. I read a book, right? I'll tell you the book I read. So it's called The 5 Love Languages. You know the 5 love languages: acts of services, words of affirmation. If you don't know, then take your ass on Google and find the fuck out. I'm not about to say explain it to you. So I read the book. I never really got to finish it, but I remember in the first chapter, the one thing that they said was falling in love is basically a scam. Because you know what falling in love really is? Falling in love is nothing more than being obsessed with someone. Having deep, dark, I'm not gonna say dark, but having deep desires for someone. Being highly infatuated with someone to the point where you just head over heels. And this is what usually causes what we call honeymoon phases. When you guys are both in love like that, or just you being in love with the other person, you go into what we call honeymoon phases. Now in this book, they said that through all of their studies, through all the statistics from what they've gone through and what they've Yeah, what they studied, they said that when you're in love with somebody, the maximum time that you are in love and infatuated with somebody with the deep emotions and shit, the honeymoon phase shit, is only for 2 fucking years before you can actually see who the fuck you're actually dating. Because in that time frame, you are blinded by love, blinded by emotion. But once you are not blinded by that, it's when you can actually see the person that you're with, and then that you can actually really love that person now that you're not blinded by those initial emotions that you had in the beginning. That's real. The love actually doesn't come into play until you are done being in the honeymoon phase. Because every decision, every action that you take with that person in the beginning is from blind love. Blind obsession. Isn't that fucking crazy? Which is why they came up with the whole thing of the 5 love languages. If you want to know more about that 5 love languages, because this ain't that type of video, I'm not. But why do I think that you're a fucking simp if you fall in love fast with a girl? I think you're a fucking simp mangina falling in love fast with a girl is because, like Patrice O'Neal said, they're not selling you anything in the beginning for you to fall in love with them. Okay, my bad. Scratch that. It's not that they're not selling anything. What they're selling should not be the reason that you fall in love with them. Because in the beginning, most women are only selling their looks. Most women are only selling their vagina. How the fuck are you falling in love fast with that? Women are programmed to think that men are supposed to chase them. Men are supposed to impress them. Men are supposed to do anything. That's why they just know they're supposed to come on a date and be fucking sexy and look good for you. And just be there. Their presence. That's what most of them know. Worldwide. So because of that, you dating the bitch and you seeing her for fucking 2 dates like she said, she knows she ain't did shit. She knows she ain't shit. She ain't cook for you, clean for you. She ain't show you no investments, give you no good ideas. She ain't did shit to you or brought anything to your life worth of value besides her fucking looks and her vagina, and you're falling in love with her. That is a fucking idiot. That person. And in her mind, she's like, yo, I didn't do anything for this nigga. I didn't even laugh at the nigga jokes. The nigga was corny. He don't know that I'm a hoe. And he in love with me. Because a lot of women know that they ain't shit. Or the other thing, they know they didn't do shit for you to be like that for them. They didn't put in any work. Which they want to because they want to earn your love. When your love is just so fucking free, when they can just get it so easily, it's so accessible, it means nothing. And it also means that you will just give it to any fucking body because you are desperate. Let me simmer down though. I'm getting in their ass right now. But let me just say this, fellas. A woman, usually women like those, the minute they date, don't do shit like that. The minute they date, don't fall in love with them. The minute they date, make them bring more to the table than their vaginas and their fucking good looks. The minute they date, can take them any fucking where, anytime. Like, for an example, you know, you ever seen that one joint where the girl, when he took the girl to fucking Cheesecake Factory. The minute they date, they would go there happily because it ain't about the fucking date. It's about them being with that certain type of man. They get validation for being with that man. When a woman don't get validation from you, she needs you to take her ass on fucking 50 dates. She needs you to call her and put so much work in because in her stupid, simple, delusional mind, she thinks that if you do invest more, she'll eventually like you, which she won't. Because the niggas that she deal with, she don't make them go through that shit. And the niggas that she deal with wouldn't go through that shit. That's what y'all don't get. They would never do no shit like that. They be like, bitch. Like the Cheesecake Factory girl was like, I'm not getting out the car. He kicked this bitch out the car. Well, then stay your ass here. It was another video where a dude was like, well, I'm taking your ass home. And then he's like, you know what? Get out. Because that's what real men do. Real men stand on principles. Real men stand on values. Real men stand on morals. And they're not letting no bitch come in and try to change that shit up. Like, what? Fuck out of here. She gonna have to cook, clean, or something when she come in. She gonna have to put some work, and she gonna have to text too. It ain't gonna be no one-sided shit. It ain't gonna be like that. Cause one-itis right now is fucking rampant. It's so rampant. And the reason that it's rampant is because most guys are either egotistical, whatever fuck egotistical, whatever fuck the word is. And what I mean by they're egotistical, they think they know everything and they don't want to get help. That's what I've noticed about a lot of men. They think that they know everything and they scared to get help because they want to be a man and go, oh, I did everything on my own. I did all this. I ain't need nobody help. Because that's how we are as men. We naturally are just like that. We don't want to ask nobody for help. But that shit is a detriment to our lives. It's detrimental. The other one is most guys are misguided. They lack intellect, they have no knowledge on anything. They simple-minded, which the word simp in itself, simpleton, simple-minded. Number 3, they are lazy. This is the biggest one. They're lazy, meaning that they don't want to put the work in to get certain shit. So like, especially when it comes to women, when they finally get something that's like, let's say they was getting 5s and they finally get a fucking 6 because they was just getting 5s and the only reason they was getting 5s is because they not actually out here going dating. They just letting anything that come their way and they just hugging it because that's just what they get. And they finally get a 6 and they want to, now it's like being in the gym, right? And you just been using little weights all your life. And then one day you think, I'm gonna go and bench 225. And now you can't bench it and you try your hardest to bench it and then you fail. It's just the same way when you get a 5, when you're dealing with 5s, 4s and 5s, and then you finally get a 6 or a 7, you upgrade it a little bit, and now you trying to do everything you fucking can to keep this girl, but because you don't have the skills as a man to be able to keep this girl, you're not on her level, you doing all of this simp shit because you think that's what you're supposed to do. When she dates guys that don't do that shit, you lose the bitch. Funny how that work, right? That's how it works. Stay in your lane. Know thyself. You know you're a lazy motherfucker. Don't shoot out your range. Don't shoot out your range. But one-itis is fucking rampant in men right now, which is why you're falling in love, because you have one-itis. You only have one bitch to move from. Of course you're gonna fall in love. Why wouldn't you? But let's say you like, yo, say, man, but okay, you saying all this shit, but what does she do? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what if she is bringing stuff to the table and she doing all of this shit like that, and I fall in love fast with her? I mean, I'd accept that more than what the fuck the bitch just bring her vagina and her looks. But that's still a red flag. Now, why do I say it's a red flag? Falling in love, you have to understand, number one, falling in love means obsession. That's one thing. Keep that in mind as we talk about this. But the other thing is that women are programmed to think that you're supposed to make them fall in love first. So a woman trying to make you fall in love quickly, running real fast, doing shit at a high pace, cooking, clean, or doing all of this shit that she probably can't maintain, just like a dude who you remember like how guys used to fake being beta males? I know y'all know what that is. You try to fake act like you a nice guy and shit like that just to fuck a bitch, right? You try to fake it and you finally hit, and now you like, bitch. That's what she's doing. She's love bombing you. In the beginning, when you fall in love fast with a girl who doing all this shit, is because she's love bombing you. She's trying to bait and switch you. This is female manipulation, female game 101. And this is why I always have guys who be like, yo, Zay, man, I had this girl, and I mean, she did everything in the beginning, man. She fucking cooked, clean, she sucked my dick and skin off, and then I don't know what happened. And I be like, what the? And then I'm like, how long you been with her? I mean, 3 months, we in a relationship. Y'all in a relationship. She got what the fuck she wanted. She gamed you, nigga. That's fucking why. She love bombed you, bait switched you, got what she wanted, then her married the bitch. And now she can just kick her feet up, sit on back, be like, nigga, fuck you. And you know why she can do that? Cause you ain't got no fucking options, dog, cause you one-itis. You gave away all your bitches. And you had to use bitches, other women, in order to get her. Instead of actually being a man that she desires without always having to have bitches in your life. Because you didn't make yourself the real prize. You was all smoke and mirrors. Fellas, you have to love over time. You never fall in love though. You never fall in love with a girl, man. You just love your girl. Get what I'm saying? You still be intimate with her. You don't need to be in love to show a woman that you love her. That's what I've learned. I don't need to be emotionally in love with her and all, you know, sunshines and rainbows and Disney movies and shit to love my girl. But in love, you can't be a man being in love with a girl. You can't. You just can't. Anything that she do, she cheat on you, you're going to take her back. She do this, she do that, you're going to take her back. I'm telling you. Because you're blinded. I don't know, do I want to spit? But this is the last thing that I do want to say. I'm going to leave y'all with this last gem. What y'all have to really understand too a lot of the times is emotional attachment and love are not the same thing. An emotional attachment is just that, an emotional attachment. Love is just that, it's just love. Most of the times you guys get emotionally attached quick because of, you know, a whole bunch of probabilities that I don't want to get into. But you cannot, you have to stop. You have to stop confusing emotional attachment and love. Because like I said in the beginning of the video, you don't really know if you love a bitch until, you know what I'm saying, either you don't have that initial emotional attachment and you still want to do things for her. You still want to keep her. You still want her to be in your life. You still want to do things for her. That's real love. When you don't have that emotional attachment, but yet you still doing those things. The fake love is when you have an emotional attachment is what's fueling you to do the things that you do. But once the emotional attachment is gone, then the love is gone and all that fake love is gone. You see what I'm saying? That's why, like, if a girl thinks to me, if a girl thinks that love is based off of how she feels, I would never get in a fucking serious committed relationship with her, because that means that everything that she does is based off of because she feels that way, not because she was actually trained to be that way. You feel me? I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm so fucking mad I recorded this piece of shit ass fucking video and it didn't record. Actually, I keep saying I recorded it, but I didn't record it. I'm gonna keep these shits coming. I'm sorry about yesterday. I tried to upload a video yesterday, man, but I don't know what, some shit happened, so I said fuck it. But like I said, I'm gonna keep these shits coming. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram. Subscribe to my YouTube if you didn't. Comment down below. Send me some videos if y'all want to see me react to them within reason. If they good videos, I'll react to them. But other than that, man, if you got any questions, man, hit me up on the gram. It's your boy zaybmw. Until next time, I'm out. Deuces.